Oi! It is your boy, G20 King Sarcasm. You already know what it is, man, and welcome back to NHL 20, and welcome back to our Be a Pro career simulation with our hybrid goaltender, Tanner Anthony. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing great. Tanner is now a 78 overall, so he's doing a little bit better, but he still hasn't had a good NHL season. He really hasn't had. Well, like, he's had some starts. He's had some seasons where he started 25 games, but he wasn't ready for the NHL, and he was just not good. And so he ended up having some pretty awful stats. But at a 78 overall, I feel like he might be able to do something. Now, I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for Tanner to get his first start of the season. There you go. It's going to be against the Buds in Toronto, and there's a chance that this is on Hockey Night in Canada. It is not. It is right smack dab in the middle of the week. Okay, well, that's whatever. It is what it is. I'm just going to slow sim the first start. I'm not going to do this all season, of course, because that would take way too long, but it's the first start of the season as a backup goalie, 1-1 after one period. Oh, God, we allowed 2 more goals and another. Yep, Tanner's still going to get lit up, isn't he? For fuck's sake, I don't understand why this character is so bad. I really don't get it. He's a 78 overall. Like, he should not. Whatever. Okay, 78 overall goalies will allow 4 goals for sure. But I'm just saying, if it becomes a habit where that's all that's happening, I don't know. I don't really like it. And looking at the schedule, look at all Saturdays. We don't. What the hell is this? The Calgary Flames are on Hockey Night in Canada once in the first month of the season. EA, man, y'all got to fix your scheduling for the next games, man, because the Canadian teams, they play a little bit on Saturdays, okay? They just, I don't know if you know this, but they do. But, man, as we get closer to stopping the sim after the first month, I forgot what the status of our contract is. We are 8-6-1, so we're hovering right about just over 500. 9-6-1 now is looking pretty good. Look at our first Hockey Night in Canada game. Was a massive dub against the Canadians, but we are now 79 overall. We did gain 1 overall point during the simulation. I just want to see how Tanner is doing after the first month. 890 and 377. He's not doing well, not even a little bit, not even close to doing well, but fuck, man, it is what it is. At least the Flames are doing okay, though. 11-7-1. It's not world-beating by any stretch, but for a team that's used to being second last in the Pacific Division like we have been, it's a decent start. And just as I say that, we start losing games, and we are going to plummet down the standings if that keeps going, because we are not that type of team that can afford to go on a losing streak. Thank God we win against the Canucks. That's our own division team, too. Like, they are right in there in the fight with us. So, I don't know, man. We might make the playoffs. It's looking like Calgary might fight for it. Early in the season, you know, it's looking like there might be some of that. And I just now remembered why I was going to the player card for Tanner. I wanted to see his contract, so we are going to stop the sim because is this a contract year? I don't think so. I think we signed a 2-year deal with the Flames. I don't quite remember, but we're going to look at it, and we're going to be sure of it. Is this a contract year for Tanner? Yes or nah? It is. It is. Excellent. Okay, so we're making $700,000, and we are playing like it. I mean, or he could just be like Grant Fuhr and allow a bunch of goals, but still get a fat amount of dubs, because look at that. We are in a divisional spot for the first time in ages here in Calgary, and it's 2 months into the season. You know, it's a start. It's still only a start. You know, it's not guaranteed to last, but Thank you for an eye on your performance. Good, Coach. Thanks. Appreciate it. Listen, I would love to help out, Coach, but we are simulating the entire career, okay? So I don't know if you want to talk to me about it, or if you want to maybe change the game plan so that the sim goes a little bit better. I don't know, Coach, but I can't really do much about it, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Now, what we're going to do today, we're going to simulate a few seasons ahead. I'm thinking 3, maybe 4 seasons of simulating today, which is going to get us, you know, closer to being able to be moving to a different team. Now, I did set a rule at the start of the season, or the start of the mode, if you don't know, if you're not familiar, is that the rule states we are staying with the Calgary Flames for a decade, and we are in our 4th year currently. So, we are getting closer to free agency, but, you know, I'm really not thinking I should move on from the Flames, I would like to be a career Flame, ideally. Even if I hate the freaking Flames in real life and, my favorite team is the Oilers, my goal for the series isn't to move my goaltender around and bounce him around the league until he wins a Stanley Cup. That's not what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to simulate a career, and goalies, some of them bounce around a little bit. You just take a look at Malcolm Subban, who I think was a first-round pick, if I remember correctly, and he's bounced around quite a bit. But, Tanner, the Flames are putting a lot of chips in his corner, man. They're putting a lot of chips on him. You could just see it by how many starts that he had, even though he wasn't doing well. And speaking of not doing well, the Flames have plummeted back down to around 500 here as far as the regulations go, 27-25. I guess the Pacific's not that strong, so we're in a divisional spot with it, but we can slip and slide at any given moment here as we're approaching the trade deadline of year 4 of Mr. Tanner's career. Or is it year 5? Is it year 5? Man, when we get to the trade deadline, matter of fact, we are stopping the sim right now because your boy is curious now, because there might have been a season extra beyond our ELC that we played last video, and I don't remember. I just don't remember at all. Oh my good. Oh yeah. Okay. No, that's a lot of. Okay. So hold on. Calgary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're in our 5th year. Okay. So after this, it's gonna be 5 years complete. And look at Tanner, 908, 296. Okay. Those aren't elite numbers, but he's starting to look like an actual NHL goaltender, and that's what I said in the last video. Being a 78 overall, now 79. Tanner's gonna start playing like he belongs there because he does. His role states that he is a backup goalie, so he belongs in the NHL. Like I said, not a starter, not a star. You probably don't want to give him 50 starts, but if you can give him 30, 35 starts. Oh, shit. Oh, I got scared. Trade. Okay, that's a trade. That's not us involved, though, but it looks like we're going to get another lottery pick here as we fell out of the playoffs towards the late stages of the season. God, man. The Flames are just in spinning tires mode. Well, you know what? We're not second last in the Pacific. We're third last, so I guess that's a little bit of improvement. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm happy with it, but in our 5th season, Tanner Anthony, we're going to see what his statistics were. We finished with 34 starts, 34 games played, only 11 wins, 903 save percentage, and a 312. I think with one shutout, I think that might be our best season yet. Yep. Yeah, I would have to say that was our best. Yeah, I don't think there's a debate. That is definitely our best season yet. 34 games played. It's a bit much, but I guess they wanted to rest Thatcher Demko, and of course we're going to miss the playoffs, unfortunately for us, for I think 5 consecutive years. I don't know how many times. I don't think there's a single year that we've made the playoffs as a Calgary Flame. I think we were close to making it one year, and then we got sent down to the juniors, and then we never found out if the Flames made the playoffs or not. I think that's the only time we were close. But other than that, I don't know. We've had a few top 5s. If we could get lucky, just a little bit of luck, and win the draft lottery for once. Okay, for once, don't slide down and move up. We would get like a top 3 pick. That would be great. St. Louis Blues, huh? Was that the Stanley Cup champions? Because sometimes it's a glitch and it shows you the previous year's champion. It made us very Oh, 5 contenders. Oh, for the Jennings. Yeah, I didn't win the Jennings. No, stop. It is the St. Louis Blues who won the Stanley Cup. Good for them. But, yeah, no, stop. That is Demko's award and not mine. And we have a few skill points here that we have to assign, which I am going to do. New Jersey, and of course, the Calgary Flames from 11th to 11th. I mean, at least we didn't slide down, but it would be nice to get lucky once in a while here on the draft lottery front. But it is what it is. Here is free agency. Oh, man, my hometown team wants to give me a 1-year contract. We're not going to take it. We're going to take the 2-year at $1.13 million with the Calgary Flames. I'm going to go ahead and sign that. Man, the Sens are a real team, eh? 47 wins? All right, good for you. Good for you, but like I said, we're staying in Calgary for 10 years because we're trying to keep it realistic here. So let's go. We're gonna sim the offseason because I think we're gonna get one more skill point, which will put us at 81 overall, and at that point, yeah boy is gonna spend those skill points, and then we're gonna see what we can do in the next season. And there's the point that I was talking about. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to the tree. That's an 87. Those are strong. We're not going to touch those. I think a little bit of poise would not hurt Tanner. We're going to give him that. Some rebound control might not be bad either. Some speed would help. Or do we want to add some agility? Ooh. I think we're going to go with speed because speed is lower than agility. That's the entire reason. Oh, we can even go a little bit further. Move him to 88 speed. He's going to start moving quite a bit. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that, and he's going to be a quick goaltender. Excuse me. We made a hybrid goalie, so we want him to be a little bit athletic. You need some sort of athleticism to run that style effectively, so that's what we're doing with the skill points. So, year 2, here we go. It is time for Tanner to begin another year. Year number 6 with the Calgary Flames. He is now an 81 overall, which is pretty darn nice. You know, he's starting to be up there. I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a backup. Some 81s, I've seen some 81s be starter, but yeah, no, backup goalie. Okay, he's 23. He's still got some room to grow. Obviously, you don't cap out and be a pro because the game is stupid, but he would still have room to grow. If I had a medium elite goalie in franchise mode and he was 23 at an 81, I would probably guess that he would be developing to like an 85, 86, maybe. Maybe. I don't think a goalie in that state would go on to be like a 92 or something, but, you know, one can dream. Let's see. First period, we're getting the first start here of the season because it's not the home opener, and god damn it, we really need to stop shitting the bed in the first fucking game there, Tanner. Every time, it's just a massive L. It's just 4 or 5, even 6 goals against every single time, but hey, doesn't matter because I guess Thatcher Demko's our starter and he came back against the Leafs in big shutouts. So there you go. There's a little bit of a chasm between the two goalies here as we start the season 1-4 once again. Because some of the guys that we picked in the top 5, they're going to... Oh my goodness. The Stockton Heat, ladies and gentlemen. We got sent down. We're still on a 2-way, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. So we got sent down to the AHL. And we get to see those beautiful pads once again, but that is still not, man, that's not ideal. Tanner's going to be back. He absolutely is. What did he accomplish in the NHL in order to get sent down? That's what we really, that's what I'm really interested in. He, this season, had, oh, God, only 1 win in 5 games. Oof, 8. Wow, that is not a good start to the season for the kid. Jesus Christ, as an 81, dude, we're making $1 million, though. Like, we're making $1.1 million playing for Stockton. You know, the travel's garbage in the AHL, but at least, you know, at least we're making some dough out here, you know, and I don't know what my AHL salary is if it was a 2-way contract, but it is. Hold on. I need to find out. I need to find out if it's a 1-way or a 2-way. Can I find, because if it's a 1-way, the way that the game works is we actually went through waivers and nobody claimed us. Hold on. It is a 1-way contract. Oh my God. That means Tanner got waived and nobody picked him up. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. He's got a 944 in the minors though because he is out here now. But yikers. Ooh, there's my title right there. Oof, that is just bad. And here we go. The spotlight is on you now. My boy Tanner is posting near a 950 in the AHL, so they're calling him back up. And here we go, man. We're gonna see if we can do anything. 9, 11, and 4 are the Calgary Flames, so it wasn't all Tanner's fault. They're just trash. They're not a good hockey team. And there you go. Big shootout wins as soon as we come back. And as, of course, is tradition, we are second last in the Pacific Division. There you go. That's how we come back to the NHL. Man, it's been a rough season, but hopefully hopefully the AHL stint gave Tanner a little bit of confidence, and a little bit of ability to see the puck. Sometimes as a goalie, you have a few bad games, and it's like, man, everything is going in, but it only takes one or two good games where you perform well, where all of a sudden you see the puck so much better. It's like a basketball player when, your shot isn't falling, and it keeps not falling, but then you make 2 or 3 in a row, and all of a sudden the basket just looks bigger. It looks like there's more margin for error. It's really weird how our brains work. It's just complicated. I don't know, but it is what it is, man, because having played basketball and goaltender, I can tell you that those are factuals, all right? Those are actual factuals that I'm putting into this microphone for you guys to digest. And as we come back here, the Flames are climbing back up the standings a little bit, 18, 15, and 4. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Maybe Tanner is out here. Maybe that stint in the minors was what he needed to rejuvenate his career. I don't know. I don't know if we get waived again, we might not get claimed, or we might get claimed this time. And just like that, the trade deadline passes and the Calgary Flames are once again second to last in the Pacific Division. Man, it's been a rough couple years here in Calgary, but the rookies are starting to grow a little bit. The draft picks are starting to pay off. Look at this. Shane Wright, he's a 90 now. We have Jack Eichel. Don't know how that happened. Oh, it looks like a free agency contract. $9 million for 7 years. Okay, we have Radish on our team. That's good. Connor Sheary's on the second line. This kid was drafted with one of the top 5 picks, and there you go. It looks like he's going to be a medium elite center. Like I said, sometimes you can get some medium elites in the top 5. Morrow, that is a 4th round pick. Wow. Okay, so they hit on that guy. Wow. If you get a low elite in the 4th round, that's pretty good, especially if they can develop to a 83. So that's good for them. Roslovic, Garland, yep, okay. My man, Josh Levo is the 4th line right winger. Let's go. 7 goals for him on the season. Alexei McGillney, not Alexander, Alexei McGillney. Okay, well, he's a defenseman. He was picked with he was picked 3rd overall. All right, top 3 pick. He's a defensive defenseman. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Defensive defensemen don't really do anything in the sim. Well, they don't do that much. Aaron Ekblad, that's a pretty darn good first pair. The second pair is pretty shit. The third pair is aight for a third pair. I don't understand why this team is so bad, to be perfectly honest. Maybe we've had a lot of injury. Oh, we got Lambos too? I don't know why we're sitting him, but okay, it's fine. And Demko, 9-10. You know what? Demko's not doing great. 9-10 as an 87. I'd like to see a little more out of Demko, but I can't really talk because Tanner's given us a 898 save percentage as an 82. That is just not ideal. Look at the standings and see that we are climbing now. There you go, 3rd last in the Pacific. That's a little bit of progress. Can we just please make it? Please, big wins. Let's go. We're getting up there. The coach doesn't like the performance of Tanner, but you know what? Demko is getting out here, and he's getting his dubs. And we're making a little bit of a comeback here late in the season. Can we catch a wild card spot? Please let us catch it. Oh, we are close. We are close. I don't know, man. We are one spot away from the playoffs, and I don't know. Was there movement? That's the end of the season, and we are going to miss once again. It's getting closer, though. We lose on a tiebreaker. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Actually, hold on. They have 81 games played, so maybe we don't lose the tiebreaker. They're up on the standings because they have a game in hand, 82, and they won. They got in at the last second. The Canucks, god damn it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, we were really close to making the playoffs this year. So here we are next season. The New York Rangers were the Stanley Cup champions, and as far as the draft lottery goes, the Flames pick was 13th overall, but it went to another team because we traded it away. So that's a big rip. We traded it to Minnesota. So the Minnesota Wild got the 13th overall pick. Now, I don't know if they had a pick, the Flames. I don't know if we had a pick later in the first round, but whatever. It is what it is, man. It looks like Tanner Anthony is going to get the first start, the home opener. So Tanner is being positioned as the starting goalie here this season, and that's for a certain reason. Tanner, as an 84, is going to be considered by the game as a starting goalie, so the Flames now have a little bit of a question here. I might as well let you guys take a look at the roster. Look at Shane Wright. He is out here. What are the statistics for Shane Wright so far? I'm not going to do this for everyone, but Shane Wright is that guy, so we want to just, okay, no, it's just, I feel like Shane Wright's a better point getter than that. So yeah, okay, so Morrow unfortunately was declining a little bit, so but that's a pretty decent forward core. This Leopold kid, oh, medium elite. He was one of our top 5 picks. There you go, boom. And he's an offensive defenseman. Nope, he is not. He's a defensive defenseman. Ah, that sucks. Why do we have to pick 2 defensive defensemen? If you want to have one, like, that's fine, but 2? Ah, that's unfortunate, man. That's going to hurt a lot of our production as far as, like, puck movement goes and stuff. But that's still a decent defense score as far as our, okay, Lambos, we're just ruining Lambos. This is the two-way defenseman that we should be developing, but it looks like the Flames are hell-bent on ruining him, so that sucks. But here we go, starting goaltender. That is our role. Tanner Anthony, 84 overall. Contract year for us. After that, we're getting a new one, and Thatcher Demko is the elite goalie that he was supposed to be. He's 6'4". He's 31 years of age now, and he hasn't won a goddamn thing because he's been on the Flames for most of his career, and before that, he was on the Canucks while they were still developing. So, it's a contract year for both goalies, so this is a little bit of a fight here. This is who is going to come out on top of the goalie battle is probably the one that's going to get a contract from the Flames. Now, first period, 1-0 lead. Second period, 3-1. That's fine. 1 goal against for Tanner. Oh, remains at 1 goal against. Let's go. Solid performance from Tanner in the first game, the home opener, and Demko is going to get the second game. Yep, this is going to be a bit of a fight. Demko loses. Ooh, okay. He's going to get the third, but, you know, that's a little bit of a nice, what am I trying to say? It's a good sign, basically. It's a good sign that Tanner has the upper hand so far. Okay, team news to spread around, that's fine. We signed some nerd. Man, what a strange team. We've had another bad start to the season. This time we're last in the Pacific. 8-12-1. Wow. This is just, according to the overall ratings, right? We should be better than this. We should be at least above 500. It's just not... Something doesn't work on the Calgary Flames. I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong with this team. And it's not the overall ratings, because those are good. Those are good. We have a star, in Jack Eichel, and we have a star winger for him in Shane Wright. And still, nothing. You guys think I'm kidding when I say defensive defensemen don't get the job done. Look at this. Just look at it. We should have, oh my God, one of our teammates, I think I just sat down and claimed off waivers. Oh my goodness. We got waived for the second time in our NHL career, and this time we did not go through. We are now a member of the Washington Capitals. Okay, so that means we go to Hershey, right? Hershey Bears, yep, we are on the Hershey Bears as an AHL goaltender. What do the pads look like for the Hershey Bears? I wonder. It's basically my Calgary Flames pads, just with Hershey colors. Okay, well, that's not as cool as the Stockton pads, but man, you know what? What did we accomplish in Calgary to get just freaking sent down like that and waived? I guess they made the decision. It's going to be, is that a high overall? No, okay. I guess they made the decision on keeping Demko and not your boy, but that's a little harsh still. Waiving your boy? I don't know. Trading would have been nice, but I guess not. In 13 games, yeah, 896, man. I don't know what's wrong with Tanner. Well, honestly, Thatcher Demko doesn't really have elite numbers over there, so I don't think it's the goaltending. I think, being part of the Washington Capitals, I think if we get up to the NHL and they have a decent team, we just might be okay. Like, we might have a career... This could be a career turnaround type of thing, because, like I said, something's wrong in Calgary. It just doesn't work. And, wow, look at the Hershey Bears. We're killing it right now in the AHL. Listen, if they want to keep me down in Hershey for the rest of the season, like, if the Caps aren't good and they just want their AHL team to be lit, keep me down here and I'm chilling. Like, if Tanner can win... anything in the minors, I'm going to be very happy about it. But I don't know. I'm just talking. We're probably not going to stay. I think I put the chances of us actually staying in the minors at about 3% for the entire season. I feel like we're going to get called up here any day. Teammate has been injured, and that's fine. We're just going to keep our nose to the grindstone and keep grinding here. I'm excited. New team. It's going to be a new opportunity. Something just wasn't working in Calgary, like I said, and I was starting to think, man, I know I said we staying a decade, but with both me and Demko contracts expiring, maybe this would be a time where the Flames would let us walk. But then again, no, they wouldn't. Not after spending a first-round pick. But they waived you, boy. Like, that is incredible. They waived an 84 overall goaltender. That's wild. Instead of just trading. And here we go. We are out here. Spotlight is on you now. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. We are up with the Washington Capitals organization. Yeah. And look, would you just look at it? We have a game against the Flames in Washington, and they are still under 500, so it wasn't all Tanner's fault. And it's going to be on Hockey Night in Canada. I hope Tanner gets the start in that one. But oh my God, what are these pads? What the hell are these pads? I do not agree with those colors whatsoever, but that's the colors that the team gave me. Yikes. And Johnny Gaudreau? Oh, that's hilarious. Let's go. Johnny Gaudreau reuniting. Reuniting with a former Flame. What does the roster look like here? First line, we got Gaudreau and Scheifele. An 85 Scheifele? Yeah, okay, he's starting to decrease a little bit. And Kempe, that's pretty good. Robertson, Raquel Smith. This Davies kid was a second-round pick, and he made it to the show, so good for him. Comfer and Martin Ferk, whatever. That fourth line isn't great either. So the third and fourth line, not great. As far as the defense goes, actually a decent defense. I'm not even mad at that. That's a decent defense. Do we have any significant injuries? 280s, but not any game changers. And your boy is going to be the starter. We are going to be the starter. Cal Peterson is going to be my backup. And here we go, man. New team for Tanner. It's been a few years of misery, but hopefully it can go well. First game of the new team, the new era for Tanner. Let's see how it goes against Minnesota. First period, only 1 goal allowed. Second period, still only 1 goal. Third period, only 2 goals allowed for Tanner. And the Capitals win. Tanner gets the first star with a .950 save percentage. Fuck yes. Oh, could this change Tanner's career? I think there's a chance that Tanner just might do better as a member of the Washington Capitals. But you know what? I feel like this is a good time to end the video because it's a little bit of a tease, and also I really got to go and work on these pads because, wow, these pads are awful. We're going to have to change those. But that's going to be for next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, please hook your boy up and punch the like button in the face, spam the hell out of it, comment, and subscribe. I'm G20, man. As always, I love you guys, and I'm out this bitch. Peace.